What is up, YouTube? It's your boy PTG, aka Peyton the Gamer, coming to you guys with a brand new series on the channel. I've been I've been wanting to do one of these for a while now. English, and I'm really excited for this one. This franchise is inspired by RBT. Dang, I can't talk this episode. RBT, not the expert, and C4 with their franchises. This franchise is going to be a Madden 19 relocation slash expansion series. And what I mean by that is we took over the Jacksonville Jaguars, released every player, advanced the next season, and while moving the team, cut all our draft picks. The only thing I've done is signed free agents to make the team, obviously, and that is literally it. We decided those three YouTubers kind of picked the best spots. I'm a little jealous, but I ended up thinking about it, and I'm like, what city could use a really NFL team right now? Let's go back to a city that had an NFL team and lost it, and that's why I decided to go to San Diego, and I fell in love with the Red Dragons logo. I didn't really see anyone else using the Red Dragons, so this is going to be our team. We're going to be the San Diego Red Dragons, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. Here, let me do this real quick. Let me show you the uniforms. These uniforms are actually pretty sick. This is the main reason why I picked them. There isn't much editing them, but they're very nice. These are your away jerseys. If you'll ever load, there we go. Very nice gray shoulders. Very nice uniform. And then your home, which are the best ones in my opinion. Those are sick, absolutely sick. The gray, black, and red unis, really cool, man. I know there's a lot of red teams in the NFL. I'm not usually a big fan of red, but that logo right there looks like an NFL logo. Love the logo, love the colors. Great team. Now this team, I'm gonna warn you right now, as you saw on that little loading screen, we're 69 overall. It's going to take a lot of work to make this team better. But it should be fun. Here are the rules for the franchise. I'm going to try to put them in the description. Our first little set of rules, being an expansion team, I picked 5 players from other teams after the first year to add to our team that I thought were reasonable. It wasn't ridiculous. I didn't pick no OBJ or something that I could see being available like an expansion draft. And how we're going to add players to the team is, here's your 2 ways to add players to the team. Let's say we win. What we're going to do is, based on how many games we win this season, is how many people we can add in the off season. So let's say we win 6 games this year. We can add up to 6 players from free agency and the draft in the off season. So that means if I had 7 draft picks or whatever, I couldn't pick all of them. Let's say I win 6 games, and sign 2 free agents. I can only keep 4 of the people I draft. Does that make sense? So it'll be interesting. It's gonna be hard to upgrade the team. The other way, upgrade the team, because I know it's gonna be hard to win. Ironically, we won a sim game in this preseason. I had to re-record this episode. I had a problem with audio, but if we beat a team. The team we beat, we can trade one of our players for one of theirs and get a +3 overall rating. So let's say we beat, week 1 we play the Colts. Let's say we play the Colts and we beat them. I can take, like, let's say I have a 69 overall cornerback. I could take that 69 cornerback and trade up to a 72 overall cornerback. That makes sense? So it's upgrading the position, getting new players in. It refreshes stuff. I like it. Okay, it's kind of a mixture of other ideas people have put out there, and I really like the idea. So we're gonna roll with it, and we'll see how it goes. I do want to say before I show the team, any suggestions on who we should get, free agents, any ideas for rules or something, any ideas in particular, anything you want me to improve on, please let me know down in the comments. I love feedback. And yeah, time to introduce your San Diego Red Dragons. I only added 1 player, like customized and added a player to Madden for this franchise, and it is your starting quarterback. And hopefully you might have saw him right there. Our starting quarterback is going to be Johnny, or not Johnny Manziel. Yep, that's Johnny Manziel, guys. Tim Tebow, I am sorry. Tim Tebow Magic has joined the franchise. 32 years old. Yeah, he's kind of on his last leg. A quick dev really doesn't matter. It was 60 XP against next overall. It's not bad. I base these stats off of previous Maddens and what he kind of would be if he joined the NFL now. I'd say he's not bad, but he's not really great. We'll see how it goes. He's kind of like a running back at quarterback, to be honest. He's got a lot better running stats than anything. Backing him up, we got Braxton Miller. I decided to go with him over JT Barrett. I ended up having a bunch of wide receivers. That's probably our best position group. So we moved him over to quarterback, and he's your youngest quarterback. So we'll see how that goes. And we got Taysom Hill, who's going to be your backup quarterback this year. Also a really fun quarterback. So a really cool group. I'm going to try to follow it through this really quick. Running backs. Our first expansion team or player is Hines from the Colts. Colts in this franchise, and that makes sense for your life. The Colts in this franchise end up signing the big fish, Le'Veon Bell, during the free agency period, and they got another running back. So he was the third string running back on that depth chart. He's going to be our starter, followed by Adrian Peterson and a couple other young guys. Adrian Peterson should be really fun as power back. Glenn Gronkowski is your fullback. Of course, had to bring Gronkowski's brother in. Your receivers, Dez Bryant, one of our best players, is going to be your number one wide receiver. The rest, undecided how it's going to line up. But we got Malcolm Mitchell, very solid. Kevin White, the bust from Bears. DJ Clark ended up making it through free agency. Like, whoever signed him after I released him from the Jags, because I took over the Jags, at least, I don't know if I said that yet. I'm sorry, I had to record this. DJ Clark got released, and he got signed with somebody, but they did give him a long-time contract, and he made it all the way to the stage 4 of the free agency. So ended up picking him up again to have somebody young and good to develop. So he's one of our better future players. Then we got Pearman and his rookie, undrafted free agent rookie. All these guys have a lot of good speed. It should be fun to use. Tight end, we got Bucky Hodges, Rico Gathers, former Dallas Cowboy, and we got Bo Ringer. He is the very interesting story. He's the guy that went from Germany. He played rugby. Saw Adrian Peterson, ironically, on the team. He saw videos of him, and he came down. He went to USA. He went to play football. He went to Florida Atlantic and did a pro day. Had a really good pro day. He ended up getting drafted by the Vikings, which at that time Adrian Peterson was on. A great story. I think he's on a practice squad now for some team. But 6'4", 89 speed, 94 excel for tight end. He is going to be your starter. I kind of want to roll with him to see what he's got. Hurrying along, we got left tackle David Sharp, Rico Incognito. Jesus, I'm English. I'm really struggling. I'm trying to fly through this. He's really old. I had him. I signed him beginning of last year to fill in the roster. I thought he'd retire, but he didn't. So we're going to take advantage of that and use him for one more year. He's our best offensive. We got Patrick Morris. We got Johnson at right guard, 69 overall, and we got 66 overall. Will Richardson Jr. at right tackle. Left end, you've got the bust from the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be quite a few Titans on here. There's a little biased, yeah, but Kevin Dodd, bust from the Titans, followed by Julius Peppers, who probably is on the other side. Old man Julius Peppers, 39 years old. We'll give him for one more year. Tony Ely, bust, another bust. Charles Stafford, Dallas, used to be Dallas player. I'm guessing he ended up being a bust too. Not bad position group. Sheldon Day was on free agency. We signed him better than anything we had. We followed by Justin Zimmer and Andrew Brown. Following up, we're almost to our last 4 expansion players. Brian Rathbone was in free agency. We signed him to a 1-year deal. He's kind of old now. He's only got about 1 more year left. We'll see how it goes. I know it's another Titan. And Joshua Perry's backing him up. Navarro Bowman, veteran. We'll see how that goes for him. He doesn't that long either. Jayon Brown is the next expansion player, number 2. The reason why it was reasonable to bring him in is because the Titans have Evans, Woodyard, and they drafted another middle linebacker that was above him in the roster. So he was the 4th string linebacker. Heck yeah, we're going to take him. He's going to be our second string linebacker. He's followed by Scooby Wright and Robert Sweeney. Right guard, here's the one that y'all going to question me over the most. Shaquem Griffin is the third expansion player I decided to select. He was the backup for the Seattle Seahawks roster when I looked at him. I never get to use Griffin. He's a great story. He's a stud. I want him to be a stud here for Red Dragons in San Diego. We're gonna go with him, and we're gonna put our money in the basket for him, and just let him go. He's gonna be our right outside linebacker for hopefully seasons and seasons, or however long this franchise lasts. Next up is cornerback, and you'll see another expansion player. We got David Emerson. Brian Maxwell is going to be your third string because your expansion player, Jalen Merrick, ironically, was a Jags player. We ended up trading for him 95 speed, 95 excel, 24 years old. I'm hoping to develop him so he can cover the speedsters in this league. Very solid player. He's a young guy. You got a few really good undrafted free agents right here. Mark Fields being one of them. Hopefully he can develop a little bit this year, only being 21. And yeah, so that's how that goes. That was your fourth expansion player, right? Yes. And your last one is Dane Krushak, another Titan. I know I'm cheesy. He was like the third string safety. Very solid player, 24 years old. I like his zone more than a guy I signed. TJ Green, very solid player. He has more zone than him. And I just really like him. Plus he has more room to develop. TJ Green's been in the league for 3 years. He's only been in one. So we're gonna roll with him. TJ Green's gonna be your backup and the backup sub linebacker in nickel positions. Calvin Pryor, really good depth. Rico Gafford, another guy. He's not really on the Titans. He was on the team during the preseason, got released. 96 speed, 94 excel. He's gonna be my user in the nickel package at sub linebacker. Speed beast. Let's see how that goes. Safety, Obi Melifowu. He is going to be our safety. Really, really good stud. I don't know why Raiders let him go. 77 overall. He's developed a little bit since season 1. Very solid player. Kicker, you already know, Roberto Aguayo is going to be our man. Oh boy, 78 kick accuracy. It's going to be a little rough. Hopefully he can get a few good kicks for us. And of course, your best player on the Red Dragons is Marquette King, the punter. Kind of add a little swagger to the team. Should be a lot of fun using Marquette King. Maybe do a few fakes for the heck of it. And that is your team. As you can see, not that great. Are literally every player 78 and above is 27 or older. They're all old guys. I mean, everybody 80 and above is literally 30 or older. They're all going to digress, except Marquette King. It's a rough team. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, Hines is probably the best player overall, like, by youth and overall we have. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see how it goes. We might really have to ride on Hines this year and develop him. Hopefully he can carry this team to a few wins. I don't know about Tebow, man. I don't know about it. I just don't know. We'll see, though. Other than that, any questions, any ideas, like I said, anything at all, put it down in the comments. I'm definitely going to read them. I'm super excited for this franchise, guys. I'm going to try to have these out as frequently as possible. I don't know, man. I got school, so my schedule is usually tight. I'm going to try at least I'm going to try to get 2 episodes a week. That's my goal. I know that's kind of a weak goal, but seeing how I'm going to have to start editing stuff, I'm going to try to learn to edit and stuff like that. I'm going to need a little time to get used to it. I'm going to say 2 episodes a week. That ain't bad. That's the goal, man. The first episode might be a little longer, but it might be a little longer before it comes out. But any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. And I think that'll do it, guys. Until next time, PGG is out. Everybody stay awesome. Peace.